Hey YouTube, I'm back this time with my beauty empties for the month of May 2020. As usual, I don't have any chit chat, so let's just jump right in. The first thing that I used up is a shampoo from Paul Mitchell. This is the Paul Mitchell Shampoo 2, which is a clarifying shampoo. So I don't use this every day because it is a clarifying shampoo, and also I don't wash my hair every day, so like naturally I don't. But I have purchased this a couple times before, and I really love Shampoo 2, not only because it's clarifying, but also because it smells amazing. It smells just like lemon. I'm picky about lemon, but this one's really, really nice. So if you're looking for a clarifying shampoo, just in general, I would suggest Paul Mitchell Shampoo 2. I found this at Ulta, but you can also find it in different places too that sell Paul Mitchell. So I'm not gonna throw away this bottle right now because it's actually about half full with another Paul Mitchell shampoo. I'm currently using up the Paul Mitchell Super Skinny shampoo because I just have 1 liter of shampoo left like in my entire vanity, and I'm kind of at a point with my lease where, since I'm going to be moving in about 6 weeks, I'm just kind of trying to use up everything. And yeah, I'm using up shampoo for all kinds of stuff right now. I'm using it as a hand soap. I'm using it as just soap. I'm using it as actual shampoo. Yeah, I'm kind of like in that phase of my lease, if you know what I mean. So yeah, it's about half full. I don't want to travel with a liter of shampoo. If I have some left over, I would much rather travel with this half liter. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, lots of uses for shampoo right now, and I'm just kind of trying to use this bottle too. So short story long, that's kind of where I'm at with shampoo in my apartment. And never mind Lana, she's just being kind of crazy right now because she's Lana. Okay, so the next thing I used up is a conditioner. This is the Rooted Beauty Hydrate and Nourish Conditioner. So I kind of like acquired this, I guess, because several months ago I had a $35 credit for and I'll link it down below, for a company called Grove Collaborative, and I bought a bunch of like Mrs. Meyer's stuff off there. I needed to use up the rest of my credit, so I also kind of tossed this conditioner in there because I wanted to try a hydrating conditioner because I just want some more moisture in my hair. And yeah, so I tried this out, Rooted Beauty. I thought it was nice, I guess, but it's not something that I would really go out of my way to purchase again. So while I didn't dislike it, it's not something that I'm gonna go out and buy again. I think that next time I try something hydrating, I'll just stick to my Paul Mitchell. So yeah, not bad. Like I said, I'll link it down below, but at least for me, it's not something that I just cannot live without. The next items I have are, actually I guess just one of these is a cleanser. This is a Clean and Clear Morning Burst. You guys have seen these a lot in my videos. This is the Hydrating Facial Cleanser, and this one is the one that smells just like cucumber melon. So if your skin is like generally low maintenance and you like cucumber melon and you're not cruelty free, I would recommend Clean and Clear in this kind of bluish green bottle. I really like it. I try to be cruelty free, and in fact I am for almost everything that I use, but there are certain things like what you'll even see today with my antiperspirant, with my cleanser, with my toothpaste, that for one reason or another I'm not cruelty free. So I'm not cruelty free with this just because I haven't found a product that is cruelty free, like a cleanser that's cruelty free, that I feel works for my skin in the way that Clean and Clear does. And to me, it's just, that's a non-negotiable. Like, I need that. So yeah, I stick to that, but that's almost it in terms of not being cruelty free. Speaking of not cruelty free, I don't know like what happened, but I went through 3 toothpastes in the month of May, or I finished 3 up in the month of May. I don't know. I am so not the person who has like 10 going at once. But there's just a situation where my husband started using a different one than me, and I must have used up the rest of a travel one. I can't even explain it. But yes, I used up 3, or my husband and I used up 3. We used up 1 Colgate total. I think it's fine. I think Colgate is good. I tend to volley between Colgate and Crest. So yeah, I'm happy with it. This is the advanced whitening. I thought it was fine, whatever. I also used up a Crest Pro Health Advanced, same kind of thing. This one's more gritty though. Like, this one's the blue kind of like gritty texture. So if you don't like that, I would not recommend this particular one, but like I'm fine with that. So for me, again, just whatever, it worked, it is what it is. But we have since switched to Sensodyne because my husband's dentist recommended it, and I don't care to use up a different toothpaste than my husband because like it's toothpaste, it's not that sexy. You know what I mean? So yeah, Sensodyne Pro Enamel, this is the one that we will continue using in the future. Sensodyne I don't think is cruelty free. I don't think so. But to him, that's not as important as a healthy mouth in general. So because his dentist recommended this, we just kind of switched over to this. I've used Sensodyne in the past before, so like it's generally not my thing because I feel like Colgate and Crest just taste better, but that is definitely something I can overlook for a healthier mouth. All right, so next I used up a couple of makeup products, which is pretty unusual for me. I used up a blush from e.l.f. This is in Mellow Mauve. So I just kind of acquired this, and that's what it looks like, by the way. I'm just kind of done fighting it. I acquired this blush back in November. I've talked about it in my Beauty Empties before, where I, this past school year and years before that, was the Gay Straight Alliance co-sponsor in my building, like a student group. And we had a day back in November where we had students learn how to do makeup regardless of gender. They learned how to tie ties regardless of gender. So they had like that kind of practice and that kind of fun. And yeah, I wound up just kind of letting them pick and choose makeup to take home, and then I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like dug through it myself at the end. So I picked up a blush in e.l.f. because I was running out of blush and I just needed one. This was a really nice, like almost like bronzy berry, like an in-between kind of color that I really enjoyed. So I would repurchase it. I really liked it. e.l.f. is really nice, it's cheap, it's cruelty-free, so it's good. I like it. The next item I used up, and this is really unusual, I finally am saying goodbye to my old blush brush. This is the Mary Kay blush brush. You can tell I've had this forever because it's been about 3 years since I've purchased a Mary Kay product. So Mary Kay, unfortunately, is not cruelty free. Otherwise, I like, you know, even though Mary Kay is an MLM and that kind of makes me cringe, like I actually still really like Mary Kay products, but they're not cruelty free because they sell in mainland China. So I don't purchase Mary Kay anymore. This finally just kind of bit the dust. I finally just got to a point where every time I use this, it was just kind of like shedding bristles, and I can't deal with that. So I think it's just time to retire it and move on. So it has served me well. Again, if you're not cruelty free and you like Mary Kay, I would recommend it in general, but for me, I've moved on. The next item that I used up is my Alba Botanica Acne Dope Pimple Patches. So my husband and I use these together, and essentially it's like little clear dots that you stick on pimples, and generally, at least what the marketing says, is it helps reduce inflammation and the risk of scarring. It helps pimples heal faster. So I actually don't put this on a pimple that hasn't broken skin yet. And I know that's kind of gross, but it is what it is, people, right? So I'll put this on a pimple overnight that has broken skin. It's been my experience that that will kind of like draw up all the gunk and bacteria and whatever and draw that up to the surface so that you can kind of like clear it out, if you know what I mean, the next morning. I don't think that it really does that much if the pimple is still under your skin. But in general, I feel like it's still a good product. So I have repurchased this. I will continue to repurchase this. And yeah, it's good and cruelty free. So if you're looking for something that is cruelty free, Alba Botanica, I found is overall a good brand. The next thing that I used up is another cruelty-free product. This is the Yes to Tomatoes with charcoal. This is the Micellar Water that I use to take off my makeup at night. I have a lot of these, so you're gonna see these a couple more times in my empties. I got this one at Marshall's for about $2.99. You can also get Yes to at like TJ Maxx. You can get it at Target, but at Target it's more expensive, like naturally. So I tend to stock up on these whenever I find them at TJ Maxx or Marshall's, just because my dollar just goes farther with it. So I really enjoy this product. So there's charcoal that kind of settles at the bottom. So you shake it up first, and then this is a pump that you use. So I'm really happy with this. Something I have noticed is that it does leave a little bit of like, I don't know if I would say a residue, but like a residue, I guess, of charcoal on your skin. So if that bothers you, if it bothers you to like know that there's something left over on your skin, I wouldn't repurchase it if you're one of those people. But if you don't mind it, this is a good product. There are other Yes To products that are Micellar Waters. So they've got a cucumber one, which is actually my favorite because I think it's just the most gentle on my skin. They've got a cotton one. They've got different kinds of these, but this tomatoes one I think is the only one that has that charcoal bit. So in general, I would repurchase it. I think I've got maybe like 3 left. So I won't repurchase these for a while. I definitely won't repurchase until after I move, but in the future I will buy more of these. The last item that I used up is a deodorant, and this is the Secret Clinical Strength Invisible Solid Stress Response. So just like my toothpaste and my cleanser, my deodorant or my antiperspirant, whatever it is that I'm using that day, is my last thing that I use that's not cruelty free. Again, I just struggled for a long time to find an antiperspirant or a deodorant that was cruelty free and I felt worked for me in my kind of active-ish lifestyle, and really stood up to a full day of teaching. So for that reason, again, it makes me cringe, but you know, it is what it is. I need something that will be effective for me. So yeah, I went back to Secret. I also used some Dove, which is nice. But yeah, I actually really enjoyed this one, the Stress Response. It smells like a fresh citrus. And yeah, I thought it lasted a good amount of time for what I paid for it. And it was a little bit more pricey because it's the clinical strength, but I still felt like it was solid for how much I paid, how long I used it, and how effective it was. So I would recommend it. I would repurchase it. So that is it for my beauty empties for the month of May 2020. Hope you guys enjoyed. Be on the lookout soon for my wax empties and kind of a wax declutter as well. And yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Instagram at YellowBrickExpat, same way it's spelled here. You guys know the drill, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.